What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammett, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how narcissists convince you that you deserve whatever they put you through. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. The longer you stay in a relationship with a narcissist, the more they convince you that you deserve the things that are happening to you. And if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I actually have narcissistic personality disorder. But over time, narcissists and toxic people condition you to believe that you are actually the problem in the relationship. Like, they make you think that you are the reason that they are acting this way. Like, I only get this way with you. You make me act this way. You make me do this to you. It's your fault. And a lot of times when you're in a relationship with a narcissist, you tend to start to believe this because they treat everybody else good except for you. Everybody else gets a different version of the narcissist than the people closest to them. The people closest to them get treated the absolute worst. So the people closest to them think that they are the problem and they try to change themselves. So again, I say this, that there's nothing you can do, nothing you can change about yourself that will make a narcissist treat you any better. People in close proximity to the narcissist become their emotional punching bags, like their emotional dumping ground. You get the worst parts of the narcissist or the leftover parts of the narcissist. Hope this helps. So welcome back, everybody. And like I said, we're going to hop right into it, y'all, right into this thing. So like I said before, narcissistic people, toxic people try to convince you. The longer you stay in a relationship with them, the longer you're with them, the more that they try to convince you that you are actually the issue, that you are actually the problem. Like, whatever is going on in your relationship, whatever's happening in your relationship dynamic, you are the issue and you deserve it. Because the way narcissistic people think is just like, if you want to, like, how do I get inside the mindset of a narcissist? I want to think like a narcissist. I want to talk, what's going on in a narcissist mindset. Think about it like this. It's logic. Remove the emotions. Remove the emotional component of whatever argument you're trying to have with a narcissist or toxic person. Remove the emotions. Take the emotions out. Other than anger and self-defense or whatever, take all the other emotions out of it. Take them out of the equation right now. Are they out? Okay, cool. So with the emotions being out of the equation right now, use logic. Narcissistic people don't argue. They don't talk. They don't think with emotions. There is a logic-based thought process. So logic says, if you continue to stay with me or come back to me, then you are okay with my behavior. You are okay with how I'm treating you. You are okay with whatever is going on in this relationship. You are okay with that. That's how the narcissist mindset works. That's absolutely it right there. They think that you are okay with the behavior because you don't leave, because you stay, because you don't, a lot of times you don't voice your opinion. You don't speak up in these relationships. So you're not being heard anyway. So they think that you're okay with it because you stay. It's literally as simple as that right there, y'all, with a lot of narcissists and toxic people. Like, it's literally as simple as that right there. Like, they think that because you stay logically, because logically, if I was getting treated badly, I would leave. So you must be getting treated good because you stay, right? You see how logic based and stupid that is? But I'm just telling you, even though they're treating you badly, they think that you're okay with it because you stick around, because you stay through it. And no, I'm not saying that it is your fault for sticking around through it. I'm just saying that, like, narcissistic people are going to treat you like what you allow is what will continue. Pretty much with narcissists and toxic people in relationships like this. What you allow is what will continue. Absolutely. So this is not me dogging anybody, jumping down anybody's throat. This is me just letting you know straight up that narcissistic people, the way we think is logic based. So logic says if you stay, you're okay. You see how you see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you're okay with it. I'm saying that in the narcissist mind and the way my mind works, you're okay because you stay. Because I would leave if I was getting treated so badly. If everything that you say about me, the way I'm treating you, is true, then I'm treating you so badly that you get treated so badly that everything's going downhill and things like that. Like, if all of that is true, why are you here? You know what I mean? If you don't like it here, if you're not happy here, why don't you just leave? And when somebody tells you that and you stay, so if somebody offers you the door, say, look, if you don't like it here, why don't you just leave? And you don't leave, you decide to stay through that, then they think that you're absolutely okay with what they have going on. They think that you're okay with the treatment, with the behaviors. They think that you're absolutely okay and fine with this. They just do. And this is this is not me trying to rag on you or take you out of here and just like leave victim blaming. No, I'm absolutely not. Because if you're not happy here, why don't you just leave? If you don't leave, that means you must be happy here. You see the logic in you see the logic there. Like I'm saying, like if you're not really happy here, then you would leave, wouldn't you? Because if I wasn't happy, I would leave. You see how that mindset works right there. So you're dealing with narcissists, toxic people, or whoever. Understand that like they're not coming from an emotional, rational standpoint. They're coming from logic. So you can't talk if you and a narcissist are talking on two different wavelengths. Like you're talking from an emotional wavelength, and they're talking from a logical wavelength. Then you're not going to be heard. Either of you are not going to. That's the communication issue coming to play at. Like because they're thinking from logic, you're thinking from emotion, and you're not going to see eye to eye, of course. Because emotionally, it makes sense that you stay because you want to love this person and care about this person and be there for this person. But logically, it doesn't make sense that you stay because they treated you terribly. So y'all are talking about two totally different. Y'all talking about the same thing, but you coming from two totally different wavelengths. A lot of people want to know how to communicate with a narcissist. How do I communicate with them? You have to get on the same wavelength. Remove the emotions. If you react, let's say when I say remove the emotions, if you start crying during a conversation or an argument with a narcissist, that's doing the exact opposite of removing the emotions. That's actually adding more emotions to it right there. You know what I mean? That's actually adding more emotions to the whole thing right there. You know what I mean? It actually is. So you want to remove the emotional component from everything. And because if you start crying, then they fought. Look, so this is what I'm saying right here. Okay. If you're having a conversation with a narcissist and you start crying, they stop focusing on whatever the conversation is about. They start focusing on the fact that you're crying. You see what I'm saying? They start focusing on your tears. They start focusing on whatever emotion that you're expressing. So if you're expressing anger, they start focusing on your anger. If you're expressing remorse or guilt or crying, they start focusing on that, taking you off the subject line because now they're logically focusing on your emotions or your inability to control your emotions around them. I'm just saying, you're in different wavelengths. And because you stay, I'm telling you, they think it's okay. And yeah, I'm just telling you, and I did a video yesterday on this about how relationship with narcissists are dictatorships. They are not this is not a democracy. If you stay, that means you're okay with how this relationship is being ruled and going on. I'm not telling, again, this is not me telling you to run away from your family or leave, or not run away from your family. This is not me telling you to leave this person. This is me telling you to think logically. Remove your emotions and think logically as well. Should you stay in this relationship? Like I said, I'm reading Dr. Ramani's book, and the most world-renowned person talking about narcissism, she's not telling everybody to leave. The book says, should you stay or should you go? She's letting you have to come to the consensus because I can tell you to leave, but if you're not ready to leave, you're not going to leave. You have to be ready to leave if you're going to leave. But like I said, if this helps you get ready, cool. If this helps you not, I'm saying whatever decision you make, you have to make. But I'm just saying, you understand that if the decision is to stay, then that narcissistic person, that toxic person is okay, cool. Then they're okay with how this relationship is being ran and dictated. They're fine with this. You know what I mean? They're cool and understanding with how this relationship is going to go. They get it. They understand. So that's the mindset of it right there, y'all. That's why I tell people, like, if you're dealing with a narcissist or toxic person, understand that they're coming at you from a standpoint of logic, not emotions. Remove your emotions from the conversation. And once you can remove your emotions from the conversation, I think your life will be a lot better dealing with narcissists. Like even if you leave the relationship, understand like that's how you remove the emotions. Logic. Even when you're trying to co-parent, logic. Parallel parent, logic. Remove the emotions because you get angry, they got you. If they can trigger you, they can control you, y'all. That's absolutely the crux of it. If they can trigger you, they can absolutely control you. Triggers control. You know what I mean? But again, if you stay in this relationship, they think, and the longer you stay, the more they tend to convince you that you are deserving of this behavior. Like it's your fault. Because again, you see how the people closest to a narcissist get treated the worst. I think everybody knows that. Narcissists pretty much destroy their interpersonal relationships. The people that are closest to them get the worst treatment. Because like you see, and you, again, if you're the closest people to the narcissist, you see them treating everybody in the outside world better than they're treating you. So you start to try to internalize it and blame yourself. It's like, what is wrong with me? What am I doing wrong that I get treated this way and they get treated good? So you sort of focus on you. You sort of try to change yourself, and the narcissist makes it feel like they treating you the way you deserve to be treated. They'll tell you that they'll tell you that I treat you the way you deserve to be treated, because the people closest to a narcissist are the emotional punching bags. You're the outlet. You're the outlet to this narcissistic person, to this toxic person. You know what I mean? And like I said, they convince you that you deserve the behavior because, hey, everybody else, 99% of the people in my life, I'm treating good except for you. So you must be the problem. So they convince you over time that you are the problem, which can drive you crazy over time. But again, if you stay, you say we circle back. If you stay, they think you're okay with it. They think you are in agreement that you are absolutely the issue. They're like, okay, she or he, they decided to stay. So they must understand that they are absolutely the issue here. That's the logic. That's the logical mind point, the logical standpoint of a lot of narcissists and toxic people, y'all. So if you're going to be in a relationship with one, I'm telling you, this is it right here. This is your future. And I know people are like, Lee, this is not. I don't want this to be my future. I don't know what to tell you, y'all. This is your future right here. You know what I mean? This is your future. Take your power back. You can take your power back. Your future does not have to be bleak and dark and damp and, it's not I'm talking about a swamp, don't it? Your future does not have to be bleak and dark and damp. You can, go to the ocean. But anyway, let me hop off this thing, y'all. I've been talking too long. I really, truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Turn on those notifications, y'all. If y'all don't, hit the little notifications bell so you don't miss when I go live. I'm going live here more often. You know what I mean? Stay strong, stay empowered. Like and subscribe. And as always, mental wellness is out. Peace.